Practical Knowledge presents 10 Signs He's Not Into You. You're just wasting your time. Whether you're just getting to know each other or have been together for a while, it can be tough to tell if someone is interested in you. It's even more challenging to decide whether the relationship is worth pursuing when your partner displays confusing signs that could mean he's not into you. We tend to make excuses and turn a blind eye when people we care about aren't as enthusiastic or devoted toward us. We also allow them to take charge of our relationships sometimes, allowing them to choose if they're interested. However, it's essential to be honest with yourself and recognize the signs he's not into you, so that you can move on without wasting any more of your time. Here are 10 warning signs to look out for if you're questioning the status of your relationship. Number 1. Lack of communication. When someone is interested in you, they'll keep up with your conversations and be there for you when needed. On the other hand, if a man is not into you anymore, he won't bother to reach out and keep the conversation going. He may not be as responsive to your messages either, or worse, take hours or days to reply. Number 2. Missing the important moments. Another way to tell if someone is not into you anymore is by noting how often they attempt to make time for special occasions. Whether it's your birthday or a holiday, if the man you're dating doesn't try to reach out and wish you well, then that may be a clear indication that he's not into you anymore. If he used to go above and beyond for special occasions but now doesn't seem to care, it's time to take a step back. Number 3. Forgetting the little things. The little things make a relationship work, and if he fails to remember them, it could be a sign that he's not really into you anymore. This can mean something as small as forgetting your birthday or something as crucial as forgetting a conversation you had. Not remembering details about you is a sign that he's taking the relationship for granted, and it could be time to move on. Number 4. Making excuses. Suppose your partner frequently comes up with excuses for why he can't do certain things with you, like going out for dinner or having a serious conversation. He's likely avoiding spending time with you because he has no vested interest in the relationship. If you constantly have to make plans around his excuses, it may be time to move on and find someone interested in spending quality time with you. Number 5. Avoiding physical contact. Physical touch can be an excellent way for two people to show their feelings for each other, so if your guy does the opposite and keeps his distance, it could indicate that he's not interested in you. If he never puts his arm around you or holds your hand when you're out together, this could mean that his feelings for you are strictly platonic. Additionally, if he pulls away from hugs or other forms of physical contact, it can be a sign of disinterest. If you've been dating for some time and he still won't make any physical contact, it's time to evaluate your relationship and realize that his feelings may not be as strong as yours. Number 6. Not planning for the future. If you're in a relationship with someone who isn't talking about the future, it might mean that he doesn't necessarily view things as long-term. Suppose you bring up topics like marriage, children, or other long-term plans, and he changes the subject or goes silent altogether. This could signify that he's not particularly interested in having a serious, committed relationship with you. It's essential to take note of his level of investment into the future. If he's not putting much effort into it, then chances are the relationship won't last. Be sure to talk openly and honestly about your expectations for the future and ensure that you're both on the same page. If he is unwilling to commit, it can be best to walk away rather than waste time in a one-sided relationship. Number 7. He's not making an effort with your friends and family. If a man doesn't try to get along with your friends and family, it's a clear sign that he's not interested in pursuing a serious relationship. He may be too afraid of commitment or just plain uninterested. This is especially true if your relationships with your family and friends are essential to you. If he doesn't prioritize the same connection with them as you, it might indicate that he's not into you. Plus, if he doesn't make an effort to get along with other important people in your life, it could be a sign of disrespect or a lack of caring. Don't spend any more time on someone who won't show respect for these meaningful relationships. Number 8. There's not much to talk about. When you are together, and you find that you don't have much to speak of, this could be a sign he's not into you. If conversations become mundane and boring or lack connection and depth, then it might mean that there isn't a strong emotional bond between you. This could also indicate a lack of interest in the relationship, so paying attention to this sign is essential. It may be time to move on if you can't find anything interesting or stimulating to talk about together. Number 9. He plays hard to get. Playing hard to get can be fun, but if it's taken too far, it can become unproductive and tiresome. If your guy constantly makes you chase him or he takes days to reply to your messages, this could be a sign that he just isn't that into you. It doesn't take a lot of effort to shoot someone a quick text message or give them a call, and if he's not doing that, it could be because his feelings for you aren't as strong. Number 10. He's not investing in the relationship. Finally, if your guy isn't investing in the relationship, it's time to face facts and move on. A healthy relationship requires both parties to put in the effort. If one person is not making any kind of effort, then the relationship won't be able to last. If he's not doing anything special for you or paying attention to what you like and dislike, he's not investing in the relationship. You deserve someone who will go out of his way to make you feel loved and appreciated. Don't settle for less. If these signs seem familiar in your current relationship, it might be time to reevaluate things and move on. Pay attention to your intuition, and don't waste time in a relationship that isn't going anywhere. Don't hesitate to talk openly and honestly about these signs with your partner, as communication is essential for a healthy relationship. If you're wasting your time, don't be afraid to walk away and look for someone who is genuinely into you.